Hey guys, welcome back to A Dog's Breakfast, where it's an absolute shit show.
Yeah, it is.
It has been a shit show.
It really has been, and it's been a while for us since we've recorded. We've had a few banked, and we've just been sneaking
we've
away.
banked them up, and then now we've burned them all up, so
we're back to
chasing our tail.
Yeah, exactly, and we're like, oh, it's been a while for us since we've filmed.
Yeah, it feels weird.
It does. I'm like, oh my god, what's happening? We won't know what to do. But what we do know what to do is the beer review.
Weekly beer reviews.
Go on, Treno. Let's tell them what it's about.
So this is by Counterculture, who I believe is, brewed and canned by Stoner Wood. So it's like their limited release sort of stuff. So this one's called Sticky Nectar.
Can I tell you we drove to three?
Yeah.
Three bottle-os?
3 bottle-os at like 10 o'clock one night, because I heard that this was out again from a good friend, Kieran.
And as soon as he found out it was released, he was like, well, I've got to go and get him. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I hop in the car and I'm thinking, oh, this is going to be a quick little outing. It wasn't. It wasn't quick, because we went to one that had one or something, and then he went to another one that... No?
I don't even know that he had one. It said he had one, but he couldn't find it.
Okay.
So his stock take was out. But then he said the other place had like 11. And he goes, it can't be that far out. He's probably got at least 2 there.
Yeah.
So we went there, and it cleaned up.
What I'm really trying to say is, Trent's tried this before and loves it, so he will chase it as soon as he finds out.
Taps and Moolabar a couple of years ago, or a few years ago now, got given a keg of this. So it's a mango IPA.
Yeah, tell him... What is it?
It's a mango IPA. It's 6.5%. So there's 2.6 standard drinks in the 500ml can. It is very expensive because it's a very limited release. I think it's $11 or $12 a can.
A can. And like you're thinking, oh, that's not too bad. But if you want to get 6-pack of them, that's... What is that?
70
bucks.
$70, yeah.
$70 for 6 cans.
So anyway, I love it.
And I haven't tried it for a long time.
It's just like...
Oh, look at your finger.
Smells like a mango. Oh, yeah.
Hang on a sec. And then we'll...
That's another story.
We'll go into the finger. Okay. Oh, wow.
So it's a hazy mango IPA. We were going to tip it in a glass, but yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. God, you can taste the mango, can't you?
Yeah. I also believe that they've changed the brew. And so does another guy that I know through a friend. It used to be really sweet. I think they've taken some of the sweetness out of it.
No wonder it's called Sticky Nectar, though. Like, that's really good. I could down that. What did you say? How many percent was it? 6%.
6.5.
So in it... Oh, so this is 2.6 standard drinks per one. I mean, it's a bigger... What is it? 500ml or something?
It's a 500ml can. It's really nice. If you like mango flavoured stuff and you like IPA beer...
God, that is... Wow.
You are going to love that.
That's good. I've got a little backup of
Yeah, we got a little Young Henry's Cloudy Apple Cider, which if you haven't tried that is unbelievable as well.
We reviewed it a few weeks back, and since then we have been obsessed. And we said on the pod, we were like, we're definitely going to keep these stocked. And I think people would have watched and been like, oh yeah, but they're just saying that. No. We've really kept it stocked in our...
It's actually really nice.
It's now a basic in our refrigerator.
Yep. So I give Sticky Nectar a very high review. That's the best beer we've had on here.
So how do you find out when this comes out? So if people wanted to...
Instagram, I think, through Stone and Wood or Counterculture. I'm not sure if Counterculture has an account.
Oh, is this a Stone and Wood?
Yeah, so it's like their...
Oh, so Counterculture is like...
It's like a part of Stone and Wood. It's like their limited release stuff.
Oh, I like how they're saying it's brewed on...
Bundajalung?
Country. I like that.
Native country.
Yeah, they're calling that out. That's beautiful. All right, so yeah, definitely for me that gets a vote. Obviously, it's a bit expensive though. If you wanted to buy a 6-pack,
it's more of a 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Little treat. My finger during the week.
What happened?
I was starting a new job on Thursday. The Wednesday, the last day, I undoing a bolt with a rattle gun, and the head of the bolt was worn off. Not using your brain, just put my hand on it to hold it as I undid it, and it just spun in my hand. Got my finger beside it, but yeah, this one virtually like degloved. fingerprint. There's like no fingerprint on there. It's just minced it off.
I'm laughing now because when Trent sent me a picture of it, I was like, "Are you going to get stitches?" He's like, "Nah, I've just wrapped it up. I'm got to keep working." And I'm like, "Gotta keep working," or just that's your choice.
I had shit to do, and ended up going to the doctor on the way home, and he actually just super glued it because it was just skin like peeled off. He couldn't really stitch it.
And I've said in the past to Trent, I've
super glued things before, busted my knees open. Brooke's like, "You can't super glue it," and literally walked in the doctor, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll super glue it." So that's what that is. It's getting better.
It is getting better, but it's still. Trent goes, "Oh, I've minced my finger." I'm like, "Oh, really?" And he actually has minced it.
Yeah, it's
completely minced his finger. I feel like we shouldn't insert a picture, but it's pretty full on. But yeah, all right. So we're in the midst right now of lockdowns all over Australia. Really, it's like in and out. I feel for New South Wales,
hard to keep up with. Like someday, I think we were supposed to. So we had mandatory masks in Queensland,
and it was meant to finish on Friday.
It's been extended. It's been extended. I don't know how long for. Another week or something.
2 weeks.
Forever.
It's been extended for 2 weeks.
We've been furniture.
Forever.
Oh fuck! It seems like it.
You're like, I just take that as forever.
It's shit timing. We've been trying to furniture shop.
Oh.
And it is very fucking painful. Trying to just walk around in shopping centres all day and.
It's not that painful. It's actually been exciting, but it's just like
I'm just talking about the mask thing. Like you're trying to talk to people, they can't hear you. You like take your mask off. You can't take your mask off. Oh fuck!
You get the Karen telling you to check in
when you
forget to check in.
Yeah, righto, mate.
Like the check-in is everywhere now.
It's
I didn't realise. So what happened when the lockdowns first started? So was the check-in like for restaurants? So then
it was like main.
Was it? For places that could hold X amount of people, like say if it was like
I think it was just like a hospitality thing, and now it's like everything. So even like we live in a complex here at the moment, and even if you go to the gym now, you have to scan. You go to I don't think you have to do it for outdoor pools anymore. But yeah, like gyms.
Checking in.
Give it a rest.
They want to know where you've been at. And I understand it, though, because it's for to trace if anything happens. It
doesn't matter. Like, everything... Like, I don't understand when people are like, I'm not checking in, then they know where I've been, and the government's tracking me. I'm like, yeah, I get that, but you're running a smartphone...
You actually already everyone knows where you're at.
See, they don't even need you to check it in.
You're running a smartphone check.
Well, yeah. Like, that's a bit stupid. And, like, you've probably bought something in the shop and you didn't scan in anyway, so they know that you were there.
True. Like, what?
Probably just
That's hilarious.
Cop a decent fine when they find out that you didn't sign in.
But what do you do when you're in lockdown? Like, what is the...
Yeah, what's your go-to?
What are you doing? Like, because we haven't had proper lockdowns here. Like, we had a 3-day lockdown here, but it wasn't a proper lockdown. Like, it wasn't like, pull you over, you're not allowed to go places. Like, it was a... You can only do essential just shopping. It wasn't like, but
not like what they reckon in Sydney where they put on all these extra cops and they're like proper patrolling streets.
Yeah, and all that.
A friend in Sydney now, Lee, has just been stood down from work. He's in the construction industry, which is massive. I didn't think they'd ever stop the construction.
They're stopping construction?
That's massive. So he's now stood down for 2 weeks. I don't know how they go with getting paid for doing that. Probably don't. Or might use the annual leave.
That's none of our business, but yeah.
Yeah, well,
but it's still like, what the hell does those people do?
Yeah.
Construction. That's hectic.
Because like hold up jobs, like government funded jobs.
Because they haven't done that here, have they? They haven't done like a 2 week.
No, not in construction. They've been letting construction go, which in turn is going to cost them more money because they're government funded jobs, which means that they won't meet their deadlines, which means then the government will fine them. Like it's a snowball effect, yeah. If it's not really open on the right time.
Really? So what? Is that taxpayer money? Like how does that work?
Oh, I guess so. It blows the cost of the job out, so essentially you're paying for it again.
I mean, it's just really odd because I feel like it's all out of people's control. I have heard, though, the government's going to do, emergency funds for I don't really understand how it works, like Centrelinky shit.
For small business, I've heard that they're going to try and do that, but I also know of someone that's applied for that and they have waited weeks and months and not heard anything back. Joel.
That's hectic. That's hectic.
In Melbourne, so they're struggling.
I do want to say for New South Wales, there's a guy on TikTok, people might have seen it. He's coming out every day, and he's done it 3 days in a row so far, and probably 4 today.
Predicting.
Where he's predicting what's the numbers of cases.
Number of cases and,
So he's coming up and he's going, tomorrow it's going to be announced that there was 91 or 97 or 93, whatever it is, the number of cases, and then it comes out the next day in New South Wales, that's the number of cases that came out.
And then they actually asked her, they said, Gladdy, what do you think about, there's a guy on TikTok predicting your COVID numbers every day, and she's like, I can't comment on that.
But the thing is, he's going, I'm just using maths, so he's going, it's a mathematical, and I'm like...
Which, I don't know.
It can't be, can it? Can you be that? But he's a comedian, but I think he is anyway, because he's funny.
Either that or he just knows someone.
But he definitely has to know someone in the...
Just know someone in the political game, I suppose, and they're just...
Or, what is it?
Imagine how much shit they would get in if they got caught. So, like, say they went through...
Yeah.
And then the guy was leaking... I suppose it's...
Do they get in trouble? What would happen?
Sensitive information?
Is it?
Well, I don't know.
It's just cases. Oh, actually, it's probably sensitive. Actually, anything that is...
If they know the day before and they're not telling people, then they don't want people to know.
Anything that's Rona related is sensitive, probably. Hey.
Yeah, if you're not backing it.
True, it's all sensitive. I just think it's so crazy because he's going, I'm using mathematical equations, and he's like, I've factored in
it's crazy.
the unit blocks in wherever, and it's like, I think it's he either has an insight or imagine being that good at maths though. Imagine just knowing shit.
How it's almost like he's calling them out, saying that it's absolute bullshit. And he knows how many cases or what percent they're going to increase it by every day to scare people into doing the right thing.
But it's not like a set percent. It's not like every day it's 2% or 5% or 10%. It's like a...
I don't understand how he's doing it. It's pretty
sick
wild.
Though. Imagine just... He's got all the magic up in his brain. He knows all the things, babe. He knows it. Just, things.
Right.
I want to know things.
Maybe you can I
want to know things that the government are about to come out. Oh, yeah. Exactly.
Maybe he's just like...
Yeah?
Yeah.
What?
6 cents.
He's got the magic. So as Trent said, we were going furniture shopping today. And trying really hard... God, that's good, hey? Trying really hard to get... Because we're buying new furniture for our whole house. It's been full on, like... People aren't helpful in certain places, and then people are overly helpful. So we went to one place, and we literally had to, like...
Approach the counter and, like...
There's three old biddies behind the counter. And, like, by the way, we're just whinging about day-to-day stuff because we're just bored.
We're not in lockdown, so we don't have to
yeah, so, We
have to wear a mask. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. So, we totally appreciate that there's
way worse situations.
Worse situations, but we're just trying to have an event. We're talking shit.
This shop just sort of judged us on our appearance, I feel.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
She was like, that chick, she's
so.
Chaos. She's already talking lots with her hands.
Oh, I think they probably went, that guy there with the tattoos
Do you reckon?
Shop doesn't have any money. Little did they know that we were probably going to buy a lot of furniture and spend a lot of money in there, but we didn't.
Yeah, and we were like, bye. She was so rude.
Like, yeah, the thing didn't... What we were looking at wasn't really what we were chasing, but it really turned me off them.
I know, because this is why I wanted to talk about it, because does bad customer service sometimes piss you off so much that even if you went in there to buy something specific, which we kind of did, we knew exactly the lounge that we were going to buy, does it piss you off so much that just out of principle you go, I don't want to shop with you? Like, because your customer service is so bad that I don't want to now.
Me, 100%.
Because that's how we felt.
I will literally, like, if I'm asking questions, they're not giving me anything, I'll just say, don't worry about it, and just turn around and walk out. And if they're like, excuse me, also, and I'll just not even talk to them and just walk off.
Yeah.
Like, I can't handle that.
It's when it's like customer service is your job, right? So your job is to be on and to be
I get if they're busy as well. We went to some places, they're crazy busy. Like,
but they were still so helpful.
It is fucking stupid busy at the moment. But there was a lady there and she was like serving 4 people at once. She's like, hey guys, I'll get you a price on that.
She gives us a piece of paper and she's like, have a read of this while I come back.
Here's a tape if you want to measure it. Off you go. So we'd like run off and measure something and then have a look at the colours while she was talking to someone else and she'd be like, what else do you need to know?
So that's the good lady.
But then this other place, there was 4 of them. 3 of them were behind the counter.
3 behind the counter having a yarn.
Standing there talking, and there was one lady walking around dusting.
One.
While there's probably 15 people in the shop.
But no one was being served. Like, it's not like they were busy. Everyone was just wandering around. I don't even think there would be 15 people. I reckon there'd be like 5 people
when
max.
I went and asked about the length of the couch, because I didn't have those... That's another thing. Don't put dimensions on your furniture, so you can't just look at the sign and say... that's going to fit or that's not going to fit. So I went and asked and she goes, there should be a pamphlet there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Fuck
we didn't see...
Sorry for making you fucking do something.
Oh, we didn't see a pamphlet. So what it is there's like there's a pamphlet behind where the cost is. So it's like a sign for the cost and then there's a pamphlet behind it. But we didn't see... But anyway, it's like... because we approached her to ask about how much this couch was going to be. And the
But there's shit you can't figure out on there too. Like, so it was set up as like a 3-seater with a chase, and we wanted to change it to like an ottoman. And anyway, we wanted to change it, but there's not individually priced things. Like, so I'm like, how much is to go like 1.5 plus a chase and then like whatever else?
I'm losing it.
And she's like, oh, there's a pamphlet there. I'm like, yeah, but that's not my fucking problem. Like, I'm asking you the question and you're standing at a computer. Surely you can
We just wanted to suss out, like, with the certain bits and bobs connected, what is the total length going to be? Because it was really confusing on all of the... And it was just like, you just wanted to ask someone to get the question. We wanted to know what colours can we get in this? What's the time frames? We just wanted to ask a few questions because we'd sussed it all out. But, like, I'm so sorry. When you're in customer service...
That's your job.
That's your job.
Yeah, it sucks. It sucks, but if you don't like it, don't do it.
Like...
Because you're making everyone's life hard being there. Like,
your job is to help provide us with a service, and it was just like we had come up and
forcing it out of
the huff. There's a pamphlet there, and we're like,
there should be a pamphlet there.
Thank you.
And you're like,
that was perfect. There should be a pamphlet there. It's very like.
Yeah, there probably is. I probably can't read either.
I just loved it. Who
cares? Just fucking tell me.
And so, literally, because of that, we were like, okay, we're not buying the couch from here.
So
even though
there was one that we actually liked and would fit.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah. Because it's like pretty expensive furniture too. So it's in the higher end of furniture. It's not like a cheap brand.
It's not cheap.
And we went, nah, and just walked out. So now we're going to buy one more expensive at a different place.
But... it is what it is, because I'm like, I just can't deal. And then the other place, the guy was so nice.
Yeah, and that was like an asshole guy, and he couldn't help you enough. Like,
so nice.
Ran away, got prices, colours, sizes, everything, when you can get it.
But it was also good. I like it when people... I love customer service where they know the boundaries of... They come and help you.
Give you the information.
And then they give you... They go, oh, okay, I'll leave you to have a family meeting. So we went to this one place where we needed outdoor furniture. And the lady would be, like, really informative. And give us the information. And then she'd be like, I'll leave you guys to have a... And she'd say to have a family meeting.
You want to stand there and go, fuck, that's expensive. Or, oh, that's really good. Or...
And you want to discuss it amongst yourself.
You don't want to say that while they're standing right beside you. And they're like... Or you go, that's really cheap, but we should ask for a cheaper price.
Yeah. And there's a fine line with, like... sales people, and I think when they're so pushy, you're almost like, I don't want to, because there's a sense of desperation that I don't want to...
a lot of them came off like that too, because at the moment they're using the whole lockdown thing, which is probably exactly right, but they're saying like, you really need to lock it in you're going to be 14 to 16 weeks.
They create a sense of
So
urgency,
they're like,
which is a sales tactic.
We're not trying to force you into it. It's
No.
like, oh, what are you trying to do then? Like, you literally are.
No, it's different if they're providing you with the information and then leaving it. It's when they just add too much. So at the moment, because of the lockdowns, a lot of the furniture is taking, they're saying like 14 to 16 weeks, blah, blah, blah. And like, but that's fine. You leave the information and you let the individual make the circumstance. Pushy salespeople put the information, then they go, so what that means is you'd need to make a decision today in order to get it. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like,
or I can only lock that one in at that price, and then that's only for today. And you're like,
and then they're like, and just to let you know, there's only one available for that. So if you want it, you've got it. And I'm thinking,
and
there's
still
probably
be 16
10
weeks, and you're like,
There's probably
sounds
10.
like they're still being made. So I think I can get another one if I wanted.
True.
So then we went to the other one.
Actually, that's so true.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't even think of that.
And then we went to the other scale. Instead of waiting, we were like, oh, we really like these chairs. Like, how long can we leave them here for? They're like, how long do you want? We're like, oh, like another 2 months. And they're like, no way. So then we had to take them. And we're like, fuck, now we've got these chairs. We're just stacking them in the spare room.
Just stack them in the spare room, yeah, exactly.
We're going to end up with so much shit here. Like, we're going to start packing up this house now.
It's going to be great.
Start, like, boxing shit up and putting it in the spare room so no one's staying over. Or if you are, you're sleeping in the lounge.
So, Steve-O, next time you're coming over, you're sleeping on the lounge, mate. You're not in the spare room.
There's no spare bed anymore because it's getting folded up.
It's going to get stacked.
That room's just going to be solid with boxes and shit.
It is, eh?
And so we're trying to, like, it's been good actually. Like, as shit as it is that we're going to move in and we're not going to have all our furniture straight away.
Yeah.
It's going to save us moving it from here to there or from a storage shed or somewhere.
Oh.
So it's going to save us that way.
I know it sounds weird, but I'm actually excited to pack up this house. Because we're actually chucking out everything.
A lot of it's going, like, it'll go on Marketplace.
Like, everything
very
is going...
cheap, probably, like, come and get it. And then if it doesn't happen in a week,
then
it'll just go to the bin.
No, then it will be free, and then if no one gets it, then it's...
Yeah, maybe Lifeline, we might ring and see if...
Oh, yeah.
See if we can give it to, like, people like that. If they don't want it, it's to the dump.
It's to the dump, yeah,
they want to keep it for their little shop there, they can, and yeah.
Yeah, true. Oh, yeah, because they have a...
They have, like, a dump shop.
A dump shop, hey? Wait, does that have... I feel like the dump shop would actually have good stuff in it. Does it have, like...
It would, but I think it would go before...
What?
So, like, old mate that would work there probably knows.
Oh, he is getting the hookup.
He would be like, he'd see, like, a couch come in that's not fucked up, and be like, right, ring his mate, John would come down.
John, come and get it.
Launch it in the trailer, gone.
We're gonna sell it.
Sell it on Gummy.
Oh, do you reckon that's their side hustle, eh? Yep. Smart. As if you wouldn't,
So he'd be like, oh, that couch had a rip in it. Oh, $50. And then they go sell it for $200 and didn't have a rip.
As if you wouldn't?
Yeah.
Because my mum volunteers at an op shop, and she gets a lot of, like, remember how we were over at their house? And
it's a lot of, like, designer jackets and...
Yeah, she's got... Because she is at this oppie, like, she volunteers there, and she's showing all the stuff that she gets from there. She's like, oh, I've got this Italian, like, really nice coat. She's getting all the stuff. She got me some bikinis once. I was like, thanks, it's actually, like, so nice.
Bikinis with tags, mind you.
Yeah, with tags. Yeah. Oh, but it wasn't a bikini bottom, it was a bikini top, sorry. But yeah, it's like, yeah, so they would be making it...
I reckon that's... Yeah, so anything decent. So a lot of the stuff would be fine for there. But, yeah, we'll see. We've got to piss it off. We got no room. We need to start packing up.
Oh, I'm so excited to pack up.
Got a couple of months and we're done.
Yeah, for those that don't know, we're building a house, so we're just... Anyway.
Yeah,
it's like...
way off
we don't want to talk about it because we could talk about it forever, so we're trying not to talk about it. Because
we might even try something different.
What?
We should do a vlog of the house. We might do a vlog.
Did you just make this up right then?
Right now.
Okay. It is a quick decision. I don't know if we're going to execute it appropriately, but who knows? It could be a little 2
something different. Yeah.
Something different.
A little walkthrough.
Yeah, walkthrough. Well, we've got lots of... Anyway, we could do... It could be an hour long. We've got that many, like, videos of the progress and anyway, all of it. So...
That could be something interesting. Hit us up. Let us know if you think that would be a good
idea. We're going to move on to Would You... Oh! Hang on, before we move on to Would You Rather, do you know, can I just... I just want to vent for a sec, just a quick sec. I got home before from furniture shopping, and I had an actual nest at the back of my head. So I had because it's been so windy outside, I came back and all my hair was all knotted in like a clump at the back of my head. And it took me so long to brush it out. Do you look at me when we're in public?
No.
Sick.
I'm taller, so I'm just looking over you. Even
Sick.
if you're here, like I'm over the top of you.
So you just don't ever look at the back
So
of me or just in
I'm
general?
staring at the back of your head, no.
Don't even look at me, just a quick little...
I do, but not staring at the back of your dome.
So it was literally it was matted and I just had to brush it all out. I swear I lost hair from it because it was just, I don't know what happened, but what I've really realised is Trent doesn't look at me ever. I'm like, how did you not? It was like a clump, and I don't know how I didn't notice because I was obviously wearing a jacket and it was just like rubber, and we were in and out of places, like I wasn't looking at me. But yeah, it's really interesting. So like, I could have a post-it on the back of my back that says "kick me," and you would have no idea.
And I would have put it there, so I would know it's there.
You're like, go on, kick her.
Yeah.
Sick, thanks. Anyway, just my quick little vent of realising that my fucking fiance...
First world problem. It sounds very high maintenance. Anyway. Next.
Would you rather? Look, I just have to vent sometimes, okay? This is my outlet. Okay?
Yeah.
Let it be. So we're going to wrap up with our weekly Would You Rathers. So first one. Would you rather have your name tattooed on your forehead or have no front teeth?
Shit. I like my teeth.
Mm.
I like my forehead though, without a name on it.
I'll tell you what I'm doing.
Can I get a picture on it? I'd get my head tattooed if I could keep my front teeth, just not the name.
Well, it says, would you rather your name tattooed on your forehead or have no front
teeth? Can
teeth?
I mix it up and get just a tattoo on my head?
Well, you can get whatever you want around it, but it needs to be...
Oh, so I can get it really small.
Yeah, you could.
And then just...
Yeah, and it could be white. Like skin colour.
Yeah, right, I'm going tattoo.
I'm going... Oh, actually, now I'm going tattoo. Now I've just said that.
Because you could get it here, on your hairline.
I could get it in my hairline. It's still on my forehead.
And then you could just get something around it.
I'll just get it brown like it's a hairline.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm doing. I'm just getting...
And
I'm getting
when
Brooklyn
your hair grows
in here.
back, you don't even see it anyway. Or you might just see just like a line on it.
That's sick. We've just done it. So we're both... Oh, that's sick. We're getting our names tattooed on our forehead. Sick.
I just get it small and then get something done on top of it.
Okay, Kevin.
That'd be sick.
Alright. Next one. Would you rather be forced into a cult or have to jump out of an aeroplane? Is it airplane or aeroplane?
Aeroplane.
Can I show you how I wrote it in my phone?
Airplane. That's the only type of plane.
Airplane. Aeroplane? Airplane.
Aeroplane.
Do you know it's concerning? Because
It's an aeroplane.
I work in a job where I should know how
you
to
don't say airplane.
I do say airplane, I think.
It's aeroplane.
Okay, good. So would you rather be forced into a cult or have to jump out of an aeroplane?
Depends what kind of cult and what I had to do in the cult.
Oh, that's a really good question.
It might be a fucking cool as cult.
Yeah, what? Maybe it's chill. Maybe it's a chill, like...
It's like a jet skiing cult and we just go camping and jet ski on the beach.
Yeah, but you're not allowed to go back home.
That's fine.
What?
Well, that's fine. I can camp and jet ski.
But you won't be at home with me.
Well, you're not coming to the cult. She answered the question.
No, I haven't answered it yet. I'm just trying to understand. Like, I think I'm okay to jump out of an aeroplane.
It'd suck for 30 seconds and you're sweet. It's only the getting out of the plane. Once I'm out of the plane...
Have you done it?
No.
Neither.
But once I got out, I'd be fine.
I think I'd be fine too once I got...
It's the fucking door opening and jumping out would be a sketch.
I know that this is totally different, but you know when you go... when you jump off... you know when you go off the side of a... So you know how you're on a cliff and then you go down the side of... Abseil. You know when you abseil...
Yeah,
to get over
the edge,
and then as soon as I'm over the edge, I'm living my best life.
Whole,
but it's just it's going back.
Lean back on your rope,
and that's why I think jumping out, like what's it called?
It's Skydiving.
That's why I think for me, skydiving, I'll be fine once I'm out.
Yeah, I think I just need the push. I definitely have to do it with someone, like, even though you have to, but you know what I mean? I wouldn't be able to do it on my own.
I'm jumping out of an aeroplane, but I do like some of your cult ideas.
A cult wouldn't be that bad.
Would you want to make up your own cult?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we do that on next step.
Yeah, we all drink sticky nectar.
You make up your own cult.
And we just camp.
You just camp.
And jet ski. And drink
Camp,
beers.
jet ski, beers, chill. The only thing is, like,
slow cooked foods.
So you can only... Because what it is, the whole thing with a cult is, it's very, like, you can only do this.
Yeah, so we can only slow cook foods.
So you are never eating something that's quick.
Nope. So, we've got plenty of time.
You got time. True.
We got fuck all else on, so we can sit around a fire and slow cook shit.
How are you bringing money into this cult?
Sponsors.
What?
Sponsors.
Jet ski fucking sponsors?
Hear me out. Sponsors, because we're going to live stream it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's going to be like a show. So people are going to sponsor it.
Oh, so it's like a Truman Show, but a jet ski cult.
Yeah, or we all wear like GoPros and there's cameras and shit everywhere.
So a part of the cult is you have to wear a live stream.
Yeah, and film everything you do.
Everything?
Everything. Picking your nose, sitting on the toilet, everything.
I don't know about that. Everything. Okay.
I reckon it'd kick off.
I think it would kick off. I think definitely people would chime in. Imagine just being like, oh, what is the jet ski cult up to? What are you calling your jet ski cult? What's the name?
Mad Dogs.
Mad Dogs. Wow, that's sick.
Or Mad Cult.
Mad Cult. Actually, Mad Cult. Mad Cult. Here you'd be like, what are you part of the MC? The Mad Cult.
The old tan goddess. I love that one, Steve-O?
Mad Cult.
Mad Cult.
Mad Cult. That's sick. So you've got your own MC.
Yeah.
Mad cults. Okay, so Trent's joining a cult and I'm jumping out of an aeroplane. Good to know. All right. And last one to wrap up. This is from Treno, and we both haven't thought about this, but I just think this one's a good one. Would you rather be able to take back anything you say or be able to hear every conversation around you?
They're both pretty powerful things.
That's why it's really hard.
I'm pretty good at saying the wrong thing.
So am I, but I'm also like... Okay, so let's weigh it up. So if you were going to be able to take back anything you say versus being able to hear every conversation, what is the pros of being able to hear every conversation?
So I was taking it as like hear every conversation but like about you, but then I'm also thinking like
It's
every
every...
conversation about anything. Which would
what's the radius?
Financially benefit you.
It would, but what's the radius in which you're hearing every conversation? Because I don't
think
want my head
like,
to be too busy. Is it 1 kilometre? Is it
I'm thinking it's
close
like
radius?
In the direct area. Like if you're in a pub, you can pick up every conversation.
So is it within a 100-metre radius?
50.
50? 50 metre. So you'd want to go, maybe you go into Parliament areas and be like, oh, what's happening here in the 50 metre radius?
Next minute,
Do you know what I mean?
I'm just putting like my life savings.
You go into Wall Street.
Shares and
like you like fly over to Wall Street and you're like, let me just pop into like near someone's office.
But I think taking back what you said.
I haven't had anything happen in my life where I want to take back something that much. Like, do you know what I mean? Where I want a power.
If you had the power to do that, would you? I would ask more risque things. You know what I mean? Because you could go, you'd see the reaction and go, actually...
I go, oh, I just want to...
Rewind.
So is it a rewind? Is that with the with the take back now? Is it a rewind?
I'll take it as they don't remember.
So it's like Men in Black.
Yeah, so you like flash them.
You flash it and it's wiped. Okay, all right.
So then you could ask and probe questions, and then if you see the bad reaction, you can just...
I like this.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm still leaning more towards hearing every conversation. But I have had some bad situations where I've heard conversations and then I'm like, oh, I kind of regret it. But I do learn from it.
I don't really care what people say about
No,
me.
I know you don't.
That's probably like a good and a
but
bad
I'm
thing,
thinking about it more so I can use it for my own benefit. Like, I'm thinking about it more from like, okay... say like from a financial perspective or to learn things or to know things like people, you know, but it's not really from a nosy perspective, although I am kind of nosy.
It's sort of like if someone doesn't like me, I don't really care.
Trent doesn't care.
Like, actually,
I would say,
care.
I would say I would care.
If you don't like me, don't talk to me.
Trent doesn't care
like,
at all. For him, this is
I couldn't give a fuck.
easy. But do you think I care?
Yeah.
Because I definitely care. Like
Actually,
it's not that I care about what people think. It's that I genuinely care if I've hurt someone's feelings or if I've made someone feel some type of way. I'm quite empathetic for that. Even though I'm quite a direct person at times.
I don't really have any
Trent
of those feelings.
doesn't have any of those feelings whatsoever. But anyway, so what are you saying? Are you going to take back anything or be able to hear every conversation? And with your answer, I want to hear what you're going to get out of it.
I'm going to go here.
You're going to hear
every conversation because I think it would benefit you massively in your life. Like, you could set yourself up crazy because you could put yourself in positions and places and hear certain things that you probably shouldn't. And it would help you.
Where
are you going?
I think I'm doing the same. I want to hear every conversation around me. I also it'd be cool to know, is that person on a date? Like, just in general comedy of my day-to-day life.
Random shit. Yeah,
just random shit.
That's a weird setup.
And I just want to hear them and be like, and because people watching, right? And you're like, I reckon...
You're at a pub and you're like,
yeah, and you're like,
they don't look like a couple.
Do you reckon they're on a first date? And then if they are, let's have a listen. And then you hear them and they're fucking asking questions like, what's your favourite colour? And you're like, don't ask that. Don't ask that question. That doesn't add value to anyone's life knowing about what their favourite colour is.
Yeah.
And maybe we go and give them a hand.
Yeah,
or maybe we just laugh at them.
Yeah, you could just listen in and have a bit of a cackle.
Yeah. So I think I want to hear, because taking back things, I just don't think there's anything that I've said that I want to take back. But I liked your position of...
Yeah, you could probe into conversations with more questions and shit you wouldn't normally ask. If you had the power to say, they didn't like that, I'll take that back.
Yeah.
Whereas if you say, I'll take that back, they're like, fuck you, man, like they're still off you.
Yeah, fully, but you're like Men in Black, wipe it out. What is it? Like a little...
Safety zone.
And then you put your glasses on, they're like, why are you putting your glasses on? You're like...
Bye.
And on that Men in Black stick, can they wind back...
Yeah, how long?
How long? Oh, wow. Wow.
So they can...
Wow.
I think they flash that lady in the first one and they rewind it so she doesn't even remember her husband that they killed.
Really?
Pretty sure. Might be wrong. Someone go watch it. Let us know.
Fact check.
Yeah.
But, okay. That is pretty cool. See, but I'm still going, I want to hear every conversation, I think, because I would like to hear some things in... Imagine hearing things in Parliament and stuff. That'd be funny.
Shit like that.
And just in general in life, I just want to hear some random...
Like, imagine just going for a walk and you just
funny.
hear what people are talking about walking the other way. Like, fuck, it's weird, hilarious shit.
You're hearing someone having a Barney and you're like, let me walk over a bit close.
And, like, next door, you can hear what they're saying.
Yeah. And they're like, what the hell, Daryl? I don't like this dress. Why'd you bring this?
Fucking dog shit on the couch again.
Yeah, what the hell? Just some general comedy in your day-to-day life. Anyway.
I think that's it for a week.
That is it from us.
That's it from us. Everyone, like, subscribe.
We appreciate and know that it's just really our family and mates watching at this point in time. And we appreciate those family and friends who are watching.
If you want to share it, go ahead and share it. We've got no qualms of that. Try to share it around. Tell people you like.
Yep.
Tell people you don't like.
Just share it.
Good luck in lockdown.
Yeah.
Everyone in lockdown, it sucks. Fucking big time.
And make sure everyone's checking up on your mates.
Yeah. Look after your mates and family.
Yeah. Cool.
Alright guys, that's it for a week.
See you guys.
Got
Bye.
a dirty finger in it.
How do you make someone see? How do they like block it out? So you're like, here, look at the... No, like, you know how... Yeah. Sticky nectar. Yeah. Yeah. Block it out. How pretty's your finger butt?
It's good.
Do you like that? Look at that. I love that. Trent's doing his little demo of it, and then he's just got his...
trying to get it up there. It's
alright. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
There we go.
There's a focus on it.
Yes! We got it!